Hello, Assalamu alaikum, Abdullah. How are you?
Alaikum assalam. I'm okay. How are you?
Good, good, good. I'm okay, Alhamdulillah. Right, before we start, I just wanted to ask you, how are you finding the weather because of all these heat waves? Because it's very unusual for
Um,
us.
it's okay. I quite like it because it's kind of like reminds me of back home. But I know most people are struggling a little bit with it. Uh, it is different in the UK because of all the because of all the like sort of moisture and stuff. It's different. It's not like dry heat, so I
It isn't,
get
yeah.
why. Yeah, yeah. But I quite
Okay.
like it. It's quite nice.
Oh, I think you're the only person who's not complaining. Okay, that's good.
Uh,
Okay, right. Talking of back home, so would you be okay if you could explain where you're an international student, so if you could
yeah.
describe where your home country is, that'd be great.
Yeah, I'm from Iraq, and I was born in the capital, Baghdad, which is where all of my family are from as well. We lived in Najaf for a while, but yeah, everyone in my family is from Baghdad. It's a lovely place, great city, and yeah.
Brilliant. Okay, so we're good applause for Baghdad. Here we go. Oh,
Thank you.
that was good.
Oh, good. Thank you.
Yeah, you have to clap
Thank
as
you.
well. Okay.
Oh,
Don't
okay,
clap
okay.
next
I'm sorry.
time. Here we go. Here we go. Right, here we go.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. So before we start, I always do this. I've just started to do this recently. Before we start the webinar, is there anybody special that you'd like to mention who's actually helped you to get to where you are right now? This is a really good time. I would like to thank them. So this is your chance.
Yeah. Probably my parents. I mean, they worked really hard to get me here, and I want to thank my friends. There has been some tough times, and they've always been there for me. Obviously, I want to thank you because you made it possible to start my foundation year and
No,
start uni and
that
stuff.
wasn't part of the script. It wasn't me, but okay. But mom and dad, mom and dad, mom and dad.
Yeah,
Oh, but you have to
yeah,
share this webinar with mom and dad. So there's a big clap for mom and dad and your friends. So let's give a big
yeah.
applause to them. Alhamdulillah. Mom and dad, you're the best. Without you, we
They are
wouldn't
the
have done
best.
this.
They
Alhamdulillah.
are great. Yeah.
Okay. Brilliant, brilliant. Okay, Alhamdulillah. Right. So now we can start the webinar. So could you introduce yourself a bit more? You've told me where you're from, but tell me about your background and your academics. What are you about to finish education-wise?
Um. Yeah. I mean, I've just finished my final year at DMU. Before DMU, I was studying. I did a foundation year. And before that, I was studying in Iraq for like high school, and then before that, I was here for secondary and primary school. So in Iraq, I mean, you kind of study everything. So here you have A levels where you pick like three subjects. Over there, the A levels equivalent is like you pick you have to study everything. Um, and I really wanted to do something to do with computer science, software engineering, and that's why I picked it for here. And yeah, it's been
Brilliant,
great.
brilliant. So yeah, so you said about software engineering. So why that particular subject? Because we're talking about a
Uh,
couple of years now. Was there a particular reason?
I think I've always been a very I've always leaned more towards like creativity and whatnot. But I wanted to study something that was still technical, and I think software engineering had that like good middle point of being technical, studying coding, maths, computer science, logic, but also allowing you to be creative with it. You could create whatever you want with it. So I think that was the reason I wanted to study it. And in the UK, it's mostly because it exists in Iraq as a subject, but it's not as we don't have the best facilities or the best recognition yet. It's improving definitely now, but yeah, before I wanted to make sure I have like a UK degree, and yeah.
Brilliant, brilliant. So does that mean you had to be good at maths for your
um
degree?
you have to be okay at maths. I think software engineering focuses a bit more on the coding side of it,
Okay.
whereas
Okay.
computer science has a lot more maths.
Hmm.
I think you still need to have a good understanding of maths just because of all the logic and the maths that you're gonna have to use in your code anyway. But you don't need to be like a maths genius. I'm personally not the biggest on maths, but I did okay. So yeah.
And did you know any languages, or was it beneficial to learn Python, for example, or anything like that, during or before your course?
It's during the course, it's always beneficial to learn alongside whatever you're learning in the course, just because after the course, after you're done with uni, employers
Yeah.
like will want to see that you know multiple things. You want to be as like flexible as possible so you can actually find work. Before it, I guess it's not completely like necessary, but it is good to have like a
It
foundation
helps.
understanding of what coding is. Like I knew a bit of like Python and whatnot going into the course,
Okay.
and that did help. Because it's like learning a language. It's like once you learn one, it gets easier to
Yeah,
learn.
yeah, I heard that.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh, cool,
yeah,
cool, cool. Because I've got this student, I'm going to send this webinar to him afterwards. He's
yeah,
trying to decide whether to do business with IT or computer science because he really
yeah.
wants to be an entrepreneur and work in AI. But I know AI,
Okay.
it might potentially become a bubble which might burst. We don't know.
Mm.
So, this webinar should help. You said this course helps to be creative. What do you mean by that? Is that AI? What do you mean?
Um,
Or to
just in
innovate?
general, because obviously, if you go into something like um like sciences or something. These are like things that are written. There are laws that you follow.
Theoretical.
You don't really change much about it. It's like a thing where you need to understand it and apply it. Whereas in when it comes to like coding, if you're someone who's creative
Yeah.
and you want to create something just that you had as an idea, obviously understanding coding is a technical subject, but that allows you to create whatever app you have in your mind, whatever piece of
Right.
software you have. So there's that aspect, there's that like element of creativity to it, where you can create whatever like you can think of, kind of. Yeah,
Brilliant, brilliant. That I never thought of it that way. Software
yeah,
engineering as for a creative person, my goodness. Right, so
yeah.
you started as on the foundation. So the question was, what has been the most rewarding part of your journey from the foundation to graduating?
I think there's been a lot of highlights. I mean, finishing the foundation year was kind of good. The foundation year in general was good because you kind of meet people who are all from different parts of the world, and you're all kind of just settling in, getting
Same
used to
boat.
everything, so they can relate to that aspect of everything being new and everything being fresh. And it's good because it also like refreshes your mind. They do like maths, some computer science, even English, things like that, just to make sure you're like ready to go for the course. So that was good. I met some cool people in foundation, and then um other than that, it's sort of like you just studying, working hard, trying to like balance it with your like day-to-day life and stuff. And probably the most rewarding thing has been like finishing it. Like that's been a huge relief. It feels
I
good.
can
Yeah.
tell. I can tell from your voice. It must be a
Yeah,
relief. Yeah.
yeah. It
Alhamdulillah.
is.
That's
It's
so good.
alhamdulillah.
So for someone who's actually thinking about doing a foundation right now, is there any pearls of wisdom you could share? Those who, any advice or tips and tricks, those who are thinking about doing a foundation. Any advice you'd
Um,
be able to give?
yeah, I think just other than the basic advice, which is having everything in order in terms of finances, in terms of where you're going to be living and stuff, that's all like a given. But other than that, I think just be ready for the fact that it's a different environment and a different life. So be sort of ready in a good way to see new things and to experience sort of living away from home and getting used to a new environment and seeing new faces and things like that. Like that, I think as like everyone thinks they're going to be ready for that, and then they come here and it's still like like
A
some
new
people.
thing.
Yeah,
Nothing you've
it's a
done.
new
And
thing, and some people have a hard time dealing with it because they weren't expecting it. But it's a good thing. uh just make sure that you understand that it's like a different environment, and just like take it as like a good thing, like to explore and to meet people. It's a good thing. Yeah, it's great.
my goodness, I'm talking to an optimist. We have an optimist. Alhamdulillah, that's really good. Well, thank you so much for your time. I know it's a Saturday, so that's a precious day off. So I'm going to let you go. We honestly
That's
wish you the
okay.
very, we are super, super proud of you. You're about to
Thank you.
graduate, inshallah, depending on your results, but you are going to finish, you're going to be in the finishing line. I'm
Yeah.
very proud to say that my student Abdullah, he actually did an extended degree where he actually did, you didn't even talk about the placement here. He did
Oh
do
yeah,
placement here.
I did. Yeah.
Is there anything you want to say about the placement here? Was it worth it?
It was great. Yeah. It's I think just like being able to apply the things that you learn in uni
Yeah,
um
that's the main
before
thing.
kind of because obviously once you graduate and you go into work, like you've kind of
That's it.
committed to that
Yeah,
like that's it. Yeah, like you there is no, I mean, unless you want to study again, but there's like at that point you've committed to the professional life. Placement gives you like a little sort of like taster. You can apply it and you know that you're going to go back to uni afterwards, and it's really good, and obviously it's really good for your CV. So it's, yeah, overall great.
brilliant.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Well, thank you again. I wish you all the best. And with your parents, we are very, very proud of you. And we only pray to the Almighty that you are successful. If you are successful, then that makes us, makes us happy. And we've done a good job in helping you get a place. So
Inshallah.
thank you so
Yeah.
much. And look after
Thank you.
yourself and stay in touch. Okay?
Will do. You too. Thank you.
Okay. Take care. Allah Hafiz. Okay. Assalamu alaikum.
Salam.
Oh, it just cut it off. I'm so used to this. My parents say this all the time that when I'm on the phone with them, I always cut them off. I think I just did that with Abdullah. Anyway, what I want to say is, did you see? I mean, I felt I was brimming. I was really brimming with pride because I've seen Abdullah grow in that space of time. I've seen, when he came here, when he first came here, how he was as a foundation student, as a bachelor student. Then he went to doing internship. Everything he did from his own, from himself. He didn't ask for any help. He did it all. Credit to him. Credit to his parents for bringing him up like this. With that resilience and that confidence and hard work, that attitude that he has. He's had lots of, like he said right at the beginning, that some kids actually can't adjust, but he took as a positive that whatever happens in his way, Alhamdulillah, it's there for a reason. And he grew and he learned from there and he moved on. So I just want to say I'm so proud of him. We're all very proud of him. And like all of our students, we always wish the very best for all of our students. We're only here as an admission service, but this is long term. It's really heartwarming when we see our students doing really well and moving on with life. If that is something that you would like to do, my friends, if you'd like a UK university admission, all you need to do is we've got a phone number here and an email address at the bottom. All you need to do is to contact us by WhatsApp or by email, or if you write in the comments, I tend to respond straight away. So I'm happy to help you. Until next time, my friends, look after yourself. Take care. Allah Hafiz. Assalamu alaikum. Bye bye.